Ever notice how certain artists get labeled crazy right after they speak out? It's no coincidence. The entertainment world has a pattern. Those who expose the darkness get painted as unstable, while the ones playing the game keep climbing. Today, we're diving into this system that rewards silence and punishes truth-tellers. The industry operates on an unwritten rule: play ball or get blackballed. We've seen it over and over. Artists who refuse to compromise their values suddenly face legal troubles, media smear campaigns, and mysterious personal problems. Meanwhile, executives with questionable histories keep getting promoted to higher positions. Look at how many artists have tried to warn us. They drop hints in interviews, weave messages into their lyrics, and sometimes just come right out and say it. But the machine is powerful enough to drown them out, label them as troubled, and make sure the public never takes them seriously. Some artists have been more vocal than others. They've risked everything to pull back the curtain on what really happens behind closed doors. And what happens next? Like clockwork, they get portrayed as unstable, addiction-prone, or just plain crazy. One artist famously said the industry is full of people bending over desks and doing whatever it takes to get ahead. He talked about new artists paying DJs to play their music and doing favors for record executives just to get their songs on the radio. When asked about his issues with the industry, he didn't hold back. "Let me be me. Let me be the artist that I am. You give me my money. I give you the music." Another outspoken figure described being offered deals that came with strings attached. He said no to the fancy dinners, no to the shopping trips, no to all the favor for favor arrangements that had nothing to do with music and everything to do with control. The price for speaking out? Career sabotage, legal troubles appearing out of nowhere, media hit pieces, and suddenly, these artists who were celebrated yesterday are being dragged through the mud today. One comedian described being arrested 36 times in 36 months. "This is a witch hunt," he said. "It's getting to the point where I feel like I'm being persecuted." Another artist faced weapons charges that were later dropped, substance accusations that didn't stick, and a never-ending stream of negative headlines. Think about it. These patterns are too consistent to be coincidence. One artist gets pulled over repeatedly, while others with far more serious allegations continue to build billion-dollar empires untouched. Some artists tried to warn us through their music. One famous track called "The Industry" laid it all out. The industry, trying to control the way you MC. They want you to dress like this and talk like that. If you ain't got a strong mind, the industry will break you down. It's a matter of time. These weren't just lyrics. They were warnings. The industry doesn't care about talent as much as it cares about compliance. It wants artists who will follow the rules, keep the secrets, and never question the system. For many of these artists, the fight wasn't just professional, it was spiritual. One described his journey saying, "I realized this is God's country because I met the devil here. Because if I hadn't met the devil here, I wouldn't realize I was strong enough to overcome the obstacles the devil would place in my path." Another said he could recognize the devil by what he said to me and what he offered me. These artists weren't speaking metaphorically. They genuinely believed they were facing evil forces working through powerful industry figures. The pattern is clear. Speak out and get silenced. But here's the thing. Those crazy rants from years ago? They're starting to make a whole lot of sense now. As more allegations surface and more industry secrets come to light, the whistleblowers who were dismissed are being vindicated. What these artists saw was real. What they experienced was real. And what they tried to warn us about? That was real too. They weren't paranoid, they were prophetic. And maybe it's time we started listening. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you see the pattern? How many other artists have been silenced for speaking out? Like, subscribe, and share if this made you think differently. And don't forget to check out our next video where we go even deeper into the industry's darkest corners.